what's going on, everybody? Hope you're all doing well. Let's get things kicked off nice and quick tonight. Let's get into that arena. Except I don't really know what I want to say for the tweet, but that's okay, we'll figure it out. We always do. Dearest, that's Marvel Champions. Now that we're getting into the actually, hold on a sec. Is level up, did it start yet? It did not start yet. Okay, we still have some hours on it. Although about to be a double level up event. You know what, dude? That's what I'm gonna say then, actually. Double level up. Double mystic level up. Starting in 5 hours. Whoops. Start train. Starting in 5 hours. Be there or be cosmic. This is the worst tweet of my life. Yes, now. Life really is bad. Tweet. Anyway, I don't know, man. Anyway, how you guys doing? Panda25 sending over a buck with the quickness, along with Tazuri. Tazuri ready to play. If I sound it out. Well, both of you. Panda, Zuri, thank you very much. You know you both got something coming to you, right? Here it is. Thank you both. Much appreciated. Tazuru saying, hit it. Done. Panda saying, double level up, double slap. There it is, dude. Double level up, double slap. That is absolutely right. I think I'm going to take advantage of that level up. But 5 hours from now. Oh, man. I was looking to go to bed early tonight. Dang, I might not even be able to do that. Oh, well. What are you gonna do? Alright, let's get to it, eh? My energy's pretty capped out, so actually need to continue plowing through uncollected here. Gonna do a quick energy dump real quick here. We got APOC is just gonna carry the way right here, man. APOC and Cable, that is. Can I get a slap for being first? Ivan? Doesn't work that way, my friend. You cannot. But hello. Being first is still a feat, nonetheless. But alright. Let's go. Good morning, BG. Greetings from Belgium. Devastator. Good morning to you. What time is it in Belgium right now? Let me guess. I'm gonna go with 6. Is it 6 a.m.? What should I double rank up? Iron Man Infinity or Ebony Maw? Please tell anyone. I would say between those two, probably Ebony Maw. Yeah, they're both seen a little bit more as a defensive pairing, those champs. But yeah, I would say Ebony Maw that's the champ I would go with, at least. I don't know. Afternoon, everyone. What up, Ms. Jane? Is Shang-Chi worth my 5-star generic awakening gem? Hayden, here's what I would say with that. Yeah, but Shang-Chi can be played unawakened as well. So I'd recommend playing the champ unawakened first. See if you like the champion. If you like the champion, then yeah. Worth awakening, I would say. The only reason I say to do it that way is there's other champs that, you know, need the awakening a lot more than Shang-Chi does. So yeah, get some experience in with the champ before you commit. Can I get slapped for being a bad boy? Oh, quick shot. Ugh. Ugh. Okay, fine. Come here. No, just kidding. Having a hard time with this game? Well, Dario, what are you having a hard time with? Maybe we could help. It's a tough game, but, yeah. There's plenty of helpful people in here that you could maybe learn a thing or two from. Arena looks very different today. More clickbait from BG. Simon, that's all I'm good for. I click the baits. Had to try. I understand. Hi, Brian. Afternoon here. Should I rank my 6-star Magneto or Gambit? Personally, I would recommend Magneto. Some people really do like Gambit with APOC. But I'm not one of those people. I would just go Magneto all the way. I mean, you know, I might have clickbaited you guys actually, legitimately, because I don't know if I want to go back to the arena. I mean, I do want the units, but like the month is almost over here, guys. The month is almost over, and I still have a few quests in Uncollected. It's actually not too bad in Uncollected. I don't have too much left, but I have 3 quests left in Cavalier. It's like, dang, dude, I gotta get this done. I was grinding out a little bit, you know, yesterday and today and stuff, but I slacked off a bit too much on the monthly event quest this month, and now I'm paying the price for it. So I don't know what I want to do. I might stick around here. I could still chit chat while playing Uncollected. Chris Gonzalez said it over Buck though. Chris, thank you, dude. Saying, Ball G, how's it going? What up, dude? So I couldn't wait to do a level up / rank up. I took my Human Torch to rank 5, and I have no regrets. Okay. Anyways, love you, BG. Have a good stream. Go to sleep soon. All right, man. Well, have a good one if you're heading out. But congrats, dude. That is an awesome rank up, dude. I understand not being able to wait for it, man. It is a very, very strong rank up. Congrats, dude. Which country are you, BG, sir? Which country am I? Oh, man, I mean, I knew I gained a little weight, but am I that big? I'm the size of a country at this point. No, I'm in the United States. The northwestern corner of the United States. If you just Google Seattle, Washington, that'll show you. Hold on, where was the Belgian person? I was curious what time it was for them. I don't know if they answered. Aha, they did say 6 in the morning. Okay, there it is. Look at that, man. I don't have the best grasp of time around the world. Actually, I could have just stopped there. I don't have the best grasp of time, period. But either way, I was gonna say I have a little bit of an understanding of what time it is roughly in other areas around the world. I'd probably fail if I was tested on it, but I'll spot on in this case at least. Do you miss bagels? I do miss bagels, yeah. BG, does Cable need to be awakened? No. Cable, he's really only good for... kind of only good for one thing. And that's when you're using the APOC synergy to do heavy attacks. And that's it. You just parry, you do the heavy, you do another parry, you do another heavy. That's pretty much it. I would say he maybe is not that bad as a defender. Maybe get away with saying he has another use there. I don't know. He's certainly not the greatest defender of all time or anything like that, but he's kind of annoying. He's always been kind of annoying. I think Cable is more annoying in like questing content when Kabam really goes wild with some nodes on him and stuff, you know? In Alliance War, when you have to give up a... like, there's nodes that he'd be annoying on an Alliance War, but when you have to give up... like, if you couldn't use... I don't know, let's say you wanted to put Doom on an annoying node instead. It's like, yeah, he's probably going to be even worse, so why give up the good spot for just an okay defender? Which kind of turns him into a not great defender. Grinding my life away in select arena, that's why I'm up that early. Okay, I understand it, dude. I understand it. Carl Pimp with the 6 months. Carl, what's up, man? Good morning. What a crazy last 48 hours. Double dipped on cyber deals. All right, it was a lot of fun. Tweety coming later, dude. I'm really curious. Let me know when you send it, because I kind of want to see your unit stash. I want to see if I just want to see how it's looking, basically. I'm not sure if it went up or down or all around. I mean, yeah, I want to see it. I don't know if you're talking double dipping on the unit stuff or double dipping on the money side of things. See ya. Going back home. Peace. Okay, later, dude. Hello, Flo. Nice cat in the box. Hello, BG. Should King Group be my first rank 3 Thronebreaker and maybe even first rank 4? He's an insane champ, man. He's super overpowered. I feel like people are finally getting on the King Groot train. I've been seeing more and more people ranking him up. He's got to be awakened, and I would say at least decent Sig level. And by decent, I mean like, man, it'd be hard to recommend anything lower than probably around Sig 60. Yeah, that's probably about the minimum, I would say. If you can get him like Sig 60, I'd say it's worth ranking up. If not, I'd probably save those resources for someone else. If it's for Thronebreaker, that's a different story too, where like maybe you couldn't get him sigged up right now, but you know, it's worth still ranking up a good champion to get that title, and then you can go back and sig him up later or something. But yeah, overpowered, wouldn't go that far. I would. I think he's one of the strongest champs in the entire game. I think he's probably in I mean, he's definitely in the top 10. I don't know where I'd place him exactly, because you know, who cares to rank champs, but I'd put him in the top 10 for strongest champs in the entire game. He's strong now, not only a regen beast, quick shot, yeah, he's very, very strong. Oh, whoops, I didn't realize I had the unlucky on me. Whoops. What's up, Brian? What's up, Hafiz? I totally messed up your name. I'm so sorry. I don't know how to say it. Is 5-star Doc Ock good? Some people like Doc Ock. I'm not one of those people so much. He can be very strong in the right matchup, the right situation against someone that like naturally gains power, like Doctor Strange. You can find some really good clips out there of that, but for general purpose use, not the biggest fan of his. Eric Nelson's, yeah, over to saying, BG, now that Cyber Weekend is over, I now want to 100% the Abyss. Okay, I'm thinking of doing one a week and possibly live streaming them, but my question for you, do you think a rank 3 Sig 125 Shang-Chi solo Luke Cage by going special 3, special 3, special 2, rinse, repeat? And if so, who would you recommend for each path for me to bring? Only path done is easy. Dude, that's too much to go over in a live stream. Recommending for every single path who you should be taking and stuff like that. There's no way I could sit here and do that. We'd be planning for like the next, at least bare minimum, 30 minutes. So yeah, I can't do that. As far as the Shang-Chi, if you're able to solo Shang-Chi with him, yeah, like it's definitely, if you could fit him on the team, it's totally worth it. As far as the exact combo of stuff to do, I don't remember. There's videos. MSD, I know, put out one. I mean, of course, it's Luke Cage, right? So definitely check MSD's channel. and just kind of copy that. I'd recommend practicing that fight. You can get to that fight pretty quickly by just bringing in like 4 speaking of MSD, maybe if you're in here, you could help us out with what's the rotation to take down. If you can give just like a quick, I mean, you should still check out the video either way, but a quick what's it called? Shang-Chi versus Luke Cage breakdown. And yeah, I will checketh thy Twitter. And no way I stumbled upon a freaking Abyss Luke Cage tangent. You did, dude. Shang-Chi versus Luke Cage. In this case, not She-Hulk. Let me see. Cyber Weekend was kind. Dang, dude. There's a Miss Kitty. A Penny. Dude. An awakened Penny Parker. Okay. Got the Tiger to rank 3. And yeah, there's the awakened Stark Spidey and everything too. Dang, dude. Dang, man. Those are some rank ups right there. Those are some good ones. Well, congrats, man. One, I would say this as well, Eric. One Abyss Path a week. That's pretty ambitious. I don't recommend doing 1 Abyss Path a week. I would say 1 Abyss Path a month is even that. Even 1 Abyss Path a month is like pretty ambitious. So to want to do like 1 a week, yeah, man. I mean, it can be done. You could do an Abyss Path every day. You could do more than 1 in a day, right? But I just don't recommend it. Like you're kind of wasting. You would be wasting the revives that you gain naturally, just on a day-to-day basis. And there's other content. I mean, I guess over the holidays, this is probably going to be a little bit of a low period. It usually is. Like like December and January. I feel like those are usually a little bit of content lulls, and then they kind of bring it back, and they're going to have, you know, the finale of Act 7, and I'm sure another variant and stuff like that, right? So, I mean, it might not be the worst time to try to get some stuff done in there, but even still, I'd recommend slowing things down a little bit and maybe shoot for 1 a month at most, kind of thing. MSD saying medium, light, medium, medium, heavy. Special 3 cycle until about 60-ish chi charges, then special 2 and do it again. Okay. That is the Shang-Chi versus Luke Cage. Right there. And definitely stream it though, dude. Like, I would, well, okay, here's what I'd recommend on that front too. Get a stream set up for something easy. Don't make your first stream Abyss. Because you're almost guaranteed to have some kind of like technical difficulties that you'll have to kind of figure out, and people in the chat will help you with that if audio isn't good and stuff like that. So that'll take a little bit of playing with back and forth usually, right? And then just getting a little bit more comfortable with like talking and stuff like that. Yeah, I'd recommend maybe doing even like 2 or 3 streams before doing an Abyss one, you know? But up to you. Just some advice. Just a bit of advice. Okay, Guy Gardner sending over a buck saying, BG, I had a choice to make between taking Claire to Sorcerer to rank 3, and I made the only logical decision. Anyway, loving my rank 3 Claire. Okay. The only logical decision, huh? Okay. Okay. I see what you're saying. Between Claire and Sorcerer? Okay. Alright, Guy Gardner, you know what? Mangog sucks. Yeah, I said it. Only logical choice. Get the heck out of here, man. Oh, man, speaking of Claire, she's coming up in the arena, isn't she? I should probably grind for her, and yet... Oh, man, I don't know if I will. Why did I do this? Oh, we got lucky. He's got a high chance to evade whenever you have a bunch of debuffs on him. I think it's 5% per debuff, so... Yeah. I could have got slapped out of that heavy. Okay. Let me see here. Black Seraphim sent over 2 saying, Twitter, please. Okay. Black Seraphim, let me see what we got on the Tweeterverse. There we go. Didn't know I need Fury buff. Spent like 5k units just to finish 6.2.5. I just didn't have counters to every 6. But it's done. Hold on. Wait, which fight? Was it Caustic Temper? Oh my... Wait. Oh no, never mind. For some reason I thought this was the combo count. Still a very long fight though. 660. Good lord. That is a lot right there. Wow. Well, very nice though, dude. The 100% being done with 6.2. Good stuff, dude. Good stuff, man. All right, let's you know what? Never mind. I'm gonna finish up this quest and then I'm gonna go hit the arena. Got one more. Might as well. Might as well get it done. Tony Crash, Senator 5 saying BG is 660 good enough for Kitty and Sig 20 for Professor X. I would say with my only small-ish understanding of Kitty, I don't think she needs to be high Sig. Professor X, yeah, Sig 20 is good enough. For sure. The more, you know, the higher the Sig, the more damage you add. Let me just get a little refresher on Kitty's awaken ability here. I know she's got like a 2-parter where, or I guess a 3-parter, but this is the big thing. While phased, take no damage from any source. So just having that unlocked at level 1. While phased, gain extra defensive combat power rate and pause phasing while being struck. The first time each personal incinerate effect expires naturally or is purified, has a chance to retrigger itself at 30% potency, or plus 30% potency. Incinerate. Trigger from this ability are always passive. Yeah, I don't think she needs to be high Sig, but Kitty is someone that I've only played a bit with. We may need some additional comments from the chat here. If anyone disagrees, at least put in the chat why. But from my understanding, not needed to be high Sig. Of course, it'd be nice to have the champ at a high Sig. Also, the way it scales, it seems like there's a lot of benefit earlier on with this top part here, at least the defensive part. Defensive combat power rate part. Rex Kramer sending over a buck. Rex. Let's see here. BG, who is more rank 3 worthy, Ultron or Nebula? Oh, man. 2 very strong robots these days, dude. I would personally rather have Nebula ranked up myself, but I think it's a personal preference thing. Hold on, I've played with Kitty plenty. Kitty is fine at Sig 1. Professor X at any Sig works. Wait, Godfather, did you... oh, you didn't actually say anything. You just said you played. Oh, man. Wait, is that one of those other... Never mind. I think I understand now. Okay, anyway. Yeah, personal preference between Ultron and Nebula. I think... Here's probably what I would say, actually. I think the earlier the earlier on you are in the game, the more I would probably value Ultron. Just the way, I don't even know if that's true, man. Like, I don't know. They both have pretty decent healing. I'm just kind of thinking, like, maneuvering Nebula and getting through fights with higher amounts of health might take a little bit more experience. I don't think you necessarily need to master like a different play style the way you would for, you know, someone like Ghost or something like that. But I feel like you'd have to be a little bit more cautious. Like if that was your main champion to use, Nebula, I would probably rather have Ultron. But if you already have a bunch of champs ranked up and you're just looking to add someone to your arsenal, then I'd rather have Nebula, and that's why I rather have Nebula myself. It's because I wouldn't be playing her all the time. I'd be playing her as needed, and usually with some other champs on the team to handle other fights and stuff like that. I mean, either champ could be used as like a main champion. It's just, yeah, I don't know, that's the way I kind of see it. That's where their strengths lie, I would say. Ultron, a little bit more of a main workhorse champ. Nebula, a little bit more of a specialist. Although you could use more than that. That makes sense. But yeah, personal preference, dude. You gotta try out both, see which one you prefer. I would personally go Nebula though. They're both good. Hold on a sec here. Is that Ernios Saskoy? I probably messed up your name. I'm so sorry if I did. But with the new member, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Welcome. Please enjoy your banana. Oh, with all these kick-ass custom emojis, dude. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. No other message, just hitting that member button. Thank you, dude. Guy Gardner sending over another buck as well, saying, oh, I forgot I pulled an Awakened Nebula after exploring 7.3. Finally have a champ to use my tech rank up gem on. All right, nice, dude. Very nice. I'm still hesitant on taking my Nebula to rank 3. Not because I don't think she's worth it. I think she's very much so worth it. It's just, I'm still not sure what this next Alliance War season is going to bring. If my champs are going to get banned and I need to make like a last minute rank up decision. I kind of want to save as many resources as possible. And then also, I don't know how good she is for the solo competitive. I don't expect her to be that type of champ. So I might just leave her at rank 2 for right now. I mean, I'm definitely leaving her rank 2 for right now, but I just mean, like, I don't know how long I'm going to leave her there. But I would love to have her at rank 3, that's for sure. Alright, let's blast this guy with a special 2. That should wrap things up. Later, Professor X. Hi, BG. Ernest in English. Okay. Okay. I'll try to remember that. Well, Ernest, thank you very much, dude. Mr. Freako sending over to, thank you very much, saying hi BG, investing 5-star SIGs in Penny Ultron, hold on, SC, why is SC not coming to mind as to who is SC? It's not like Scarlet, is it? Or hold on, what's the other option? Or Guardian? I mean, Guardian needs the SIGs the most. Oh, Silver Centurion. Okay, okay. Duh. Okay. Well, here's the thing, man. Guardian needs the SIGs the most. He benefits like crazy from the SIG levels. Where is he at? Like, he gains 4 different stats here. block proficiency, energy resistance, bleed resistance, crit damage resistance. And look at the way it scales. When it's a steep curve like this, that means there's a lot of, there's a lot of growth in here. The higher you get the SIGs. Like, look at the bleed resistance at SIG 1 is 25%. It goes all the way up to 80%. I think that's what the energy resistance is too, even though it's hidden by the rating there. So yeah, I mean, he benefits the most, but at the same time, who are you using the most? Who's going to benefit you the most? And that's not necessarily something I can really answer. Because I don't know which champ you like to play. I don't know, who you're using, what your current goals are in the game. But if you're just looking to dump some 6 stones, you got some extra 6 stones that are kind of in the overflow, and you don't want to waste them on a champ, then I would say Guardian. He's a good champion too, and that synergy is always nice to have on the team and all that, but if I'm being honest, I don't see a ton of people use Guardian in like end game type content, even though he's capable of it. He definitely gets used, just not as much as I would have expected when he was released, to be honest. Guardian might be the most underrated champ in the game. He's pretty strong. I don't know if I would agree with most underrated though. But yeah, he's decently strong, that's for sure. But yeah, Mr. Freako, I was trying to see if there's any other follow-up from him. But yeah, man, if you're just looking to dump some 6 stones, I would say Guardian. Here's the thing, even if you don't use him all the time, he's still a good champ to invest 6 stones into, because there will maybe come a day where you're like, damn, dude, I just need someone with some kind of energy resistance. I need someone that's bleed immune and shock immune, even though, dang, he's not shock immune, but he's resistant enough. And with willpower, you could balance that out, kind of thing. So he's kind of versatile that way. But yeah. Also, before you toss the 6 stones into him, just think about who you're really playing the most, and maybe toss 6s into those champs. Okay. Madrox Multi sent an overbuck saying it doesn't make sense to force Karina's challenge with a 5-star Ms. Marvel. Wait to get her as a 6-star or a buff. Kamala Khan, are we talking about here? If you're waiting to get her as a 6-star, you're also waiting to commit resources to taking her up to rank 3. And Awakening. Because Kamala Khan's Awaken ability helps her out quite a bit in that fight. It extends the duration of her Furies, and you need Furies in order to nullify the champion, or anybody that she's fighting, but you know what I mean. So yeah, and the additional combat power rate that you have at the higher ranks, that will help too. So I don't think it really makes sense to wait until you get a 6-star version of the champ, unless, like I said, you're gonna be waiting a long time to also rank her up too. If you're waiting for her to get buffed, I would say, okay, fair enough, she might get a buff that would make the challenge easier. But I would still try to get the other challenges done. This way, if Kabam comes out with Karina's Challenges Volume 2, which is almost guaranteed going to happen. There's a lot of positive feedback about Volume 1, and I think Kabam pretty much said, like, yeah, they're going to do a Volume 2 or something. And I think you're going to have to do Volume 1 to unlock Volume 2. Although, I guess we don't really know that for sure. We don't know the details. But if that would be the case, then you'd want to set things up to be able to knock that out to unlock the second round or something like that, Oh wait, saying I love it? I didn't want to wait. Oh, okay. Yeah, then don't, dude. If you didn't want to wait, yeah, absolutely don't. Maximus, Senator05 saying, Brian, I'll trade you Surfer and a champion of your choice for that Beardo. Clearly no Inhumans. What's up, buddy? Oh, Maximus. I would take that trade, and I would take your Ebony Maw. Do we have a deal? Are you willing to give up your Ebony Maw? Not an Inhuman. You didn't say no Ebony Maws. If that's on the table, then deal. Trade accepted. I will gladly pass this Beardo. He's on the team, but I just threw him on the team as a 6-star because I don't know. I never really play. What's his face? Beardo. So yeah. I'll gladly take the trade. Accelerate, send over Buck saying congrats to Lags on that kitty rank up and that Herc pull. Oh yeah. Also Twitter please. Okay. Yeah, dude, Lags' profile's looking pretty sick these days. Give me 1 sec. Let me just knock this dude out real quick. Mr. Fantastic, someone that I actually have to pay attention to while fighting. Thank you. Thank you for using that. Didn't want to do the heavy into special. Although, whatever. Whatever. It doesn't actually matter. This dude's dead, right? Kind of messing things up here. Okay. Anywho. Accelerate. Yeah. Twitter. Let me see. Also, hold on. I see this picture here. I know it's not a talent show, but still, what do you think of my first Marvel sketch? Looks really good, dude. Looks very well done. This is a great drawing of Ibom. No, I'm just kidding. Sorry. I'm sorry. It's a really good drawing of Deadpool, of course. Hold on. Accelerate. Let's see. Dearest Beanie. Decided to wait until today to share my openings with you. Also, just 5k short of a tier 3 alpha until I could take Herc to rank 4. Okay. 5k. That's nothing, dude. Herc number 5. Let me see here, though. Okay, let's see. That's what Herc number 5 is? Good lord, dude. You can't save some for other people trying to get the champ? Jesus, man. Nice, that Professor X, too. So close, dude. So close. Dang, dude. Some really solid dupes. Little Emma action, too. Not too shabby, man. Not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. Slow down on the Hercules grabs, though. Dude, jeez. That's crazy. Antoine sending over a few of them Canadian bucks. Say in Twitter, please. Okay. Well, let me see. What do we got here? Currently have a bit of trouble continuing in story mode. Who would you advise me to go up / other quests to focus on instead? I run full suicides. Okay. Okay, let's see here. Well, I would say if you would be comfortable with Ghost, she's insane for the story quest. She definitely does a different play style though, so you'd have to make sure that you enjoy that play style. The Awaken ability is really nice on Ghost too, but you can play her unawakened as well. The other champ I'm looking at and eyeballing on this page would be Magneto. Let's see what else we got here. Ultron would be a really good one. You do have Warlock ranked up already as a robot too, and that would conflict if you did decide to go with Ghost. But the double immunities, the ability to heal, so nice. Yeah, those are the standouts. Yeah, I'd say those are the biggest standouts to me. Ultron, Ghost, Magneto. Those are the biggest ones as a Suicide Mastery user. There's some other good champs in there, but those in my opinion, would be the absolute best to go with. Good luck, dude. I hope that helps in some way. Shatrugal with 150 rupees. Thanks, man. Saying, BG, how does gold... Wait, what? How much gold does it take to rank up a 6-star rank 2 champ to rank 3 and then take them to level 45? I don't know. If anybody knows that gold amount, pop that in the chat. You could figure it out by watching like a rank up video if no one else has a solid answer in here. That's what I would do if I was trying to figure out the answer to it. But off the top of my head, I don't know. Also, I decided not to go for War Machine in round 1. I'm going to go for him in round 2, though. Yeah. Deathmatch myself? Oh, no, Scarco. 6-star rank 3 Doom and rank 4 Herc. Thank you, that person. Oh, rip. RIP, dude. Did you get a chance to skim through my openings? Might retire. Never gonna be able to top it again. Mike, at this point, dude, your roster, it's complete. What I mean, it's you got everything you need pretty much. I know you still want some other stuff, but dang, dude, your roster is pretty insane. Tazuri sending over 7 more than Canadian bucks. Saying, BG, did you know Peter Parker got a new job in Spider-Man 3? He's a web designer. Okay. I should have warned about spoiler. Okay, very funny. Boo. Boo. Just as a reminder, I'm not going to ban you for that one, but just as a general reminder, because I know we've got, you know, Spidey and stuff coming up in the movies. Let's just not even talk about the movies, including joke spoilers, because I don't watch those movies. It's more to protect other people in the chat, and if I see a spoiler, even if it's clearly a joke spoiler, I'm just gonna permanently ban. So just throwing it out there as a reminder, you know. But Tazuri, in your case, just take the lap, dude. Ugh. Ew. Carl Pimp sent over 2 saying, enough tease time, or enough tease time for tweet. Okay. Carl Pimp. Let me see what we got here. Let's see. There's the highlights of my last 48 hours. All the dupes were first-time awakenings, and the unit count is on the last pick. Okay. Only a month left before gifting, and I'm around my yearly unit goals. Okay. Okay, so Carl Pimp over here was doing the double pimp, the double dip pimp right here. Dang, dude, 2 6-star Nexuses. Oh man, and some nice new champs up here too. Okay. Dang, dude, first time dupes on all 3 of these? Doom, Ghost, and Namor, and dude, what? That's pretty insane. Dang, forget the 5-star Odin. There's the 6-star. So first time dupes on all these too? What? Holy crap, man. Okay, and the units, whoops. Messed up there a sec. The units, 204,000, guys. Wow. Dude, that's an opening right there. Good lord, dude. Wow, crazy first time dupes. That's insane. That is some insane stuff right there. Okay. Let me see here. Vincent sending over a buck saying, hey BG, just took Ibom to rank 3 unawakened. What would be his best rotation? Special 2, then keep spamming special 1. Thanks. Basically, yeah, so if he's unawakened, you could here's what I would recommend. It's basically special 2 and then special 1 spam. But unawakened, you don't start the fight with any poisons. You start with 3. Self-inflict poison stack limit is increased to 12, and Ibom self-inflicts 3 poison at the start of each fight. So having because the way it works is you gain poisons from your special 1 or just by hitting the opponent enough times, or getting hit counts too. And then when you use your special 2, it starts an aura, and those auras burn through those poisons. It uses the poisons as fuel, the poisons on yourself. And the special 2 is essentially the best way to deal damage, because when you get the poisons on the opponent, it turns into a acid burn, and yeah, that's where all the damage comes through, is the acid burns. So being unawakened, not having those 3 poisons to start, what you'd want to do is probably get close to 3 bars of power, pop the special 2, that way you can shortly after that pop a special 1. Otherwise your aura is going to drop off fairly quick. The other thing you can do is, if you're having trouble with that, get to a special 3 first, and that will make it so that your aura, it slows down the consumption of your poison. So you can get to a special 3, then do special 2 and special 1. But if you're not having trouble keeping the aura up, you basically just do special 2, special 1, special 1, special 1, special 1, special 1. That's it. If the opponent is immune to poison, you could also use a special 3, because the acid burn, it works the same way that like Torch is able to still damage incinerate immune opponents. It counts as a, something else entirely. It doesn't count as a poison. So but that's basically it though, man. And I would say in like long fights too, you'd probably want to get to a special 3 either way. But yeah, also the opponent's power is something else to pay attention to, because like I said, you want to get like a special 2 and then follow it up with a special 1 fairly quick. So, try to bait the opponent's special before you activate your aura. That way you're not sitting there with a passive AI like, come on, dude, I got my aura up, and it's going to drop off by the time they use their special, So, that's pretty much it, though. That's all you got to do with the champ. Special 2, followed by special 1 spam. But, just be cognizant of those few things as you're playing. Accelerate sending over another loony. Thank you, dude, saying I'm so tempted to do the Star-Lord Koreans challenge just to get the Herc to rank 4 at this point, and also for a little prestige bump for AQ, dude. we have someone in the exact same situation in 4 Loki right now, where all they need to do is the Star-Lord Koreans challenge, and they have their rank 4. And I'm not sure if they committed to it or not. They were like on the fence about it, I think. I think they're also playing the new Pokemon game, so I think that was kind of weighing on their decision, where they might just wait a few rounds of AQ to get the rewards or something. But yeah, got someone in the exact same spot, Hercules and all. So yeah. Good luck if you decide to go for it. Good luck. ABG first, 5-star rank 5 for Variant / Cav. Duped Colossus. Human, Torch, Tigra, Strife, Killmonger, Duped Blade, Magic. Leaning towards Tigra / Torch / Colossus. Okay. I was kind of shaking my head at Colossus when I first heard Colossus. He's an amazing champion, but I was thinking more along the lines of variants. Oh man, excuse me. Wow, I just got lit up by this guy. I was not even paying attention. And wow. Just that special too. Good lord, man. Okay. Well, thanks, Sunspot. Yeah, though, Colossus, I think, is great for questing and getting yourself to Cav, and that's probably what you should focus on first, and then go into the variants. But he's not going to help you out a lot in the variants. There's some that he can help in, but I don't think there's any that he can really just like carry the whole team on his back in. I would say the best 2 to start with are still the Mystic Symbiote Spider-Verse variant or the Villain variant. And I think you only listed 1 villain if I'm looking at things correctly here. Or actually, Strife. Strife is also a villain, isn't he? I was thinking Killmonger, but I think they're both villains, right? That's interesting, actually. Maybe Strife wouldn't be so bad. But if you're leaning towards, if Tigra was in part of your list of champs that you're leaning towards, that wouldn't be a bad one. Tigra, of course, a Mystic champ, and she would be able to put in some good work in that variant. You might run into some trouble there. I don't know if she'd be able to solo everything. I'm trying to think that matchup specifically against Venom at the end. I don't know how she would do there. But yeah, I don't know. It's tough. Your first rank 5-5-star, maybe you shouldn't focus on the variants right away. If you don't have one that would for sure make it an easy time for you. And just go with your gut, like go with whoever you're playing the most at rank 4 right now. And if that is Tigra, awesome. If that is Human Torch, awesome. If it is Colossus, awesome. But I'd say try to get Cav first. Anyway, no one sent it over to, thank you dude, saying, would you recommend short path or easy path for the Inhuman challenge? Also, in what situation would you use Karnak over Medusa? I would use both. Team revives, baby. Also, just any situation where you can't put debuffs on the opponent. So, against, like, Kamala Khan, for example, you would definitely want to use Karnak. But yeah, that's the great challenge to use team revives for. Hopefully, if you have some. I wouldn't recommend necessarily buying them. Although, maybe getting a few along the way, like some strategic team reviving. But, yeah. I used a lot of team revives for that one myself. But yeah, any situation where you can't put debuffs or can't put bleeds on the opponent, you would definitely want to use Karnak. And honestly, Karnak, I don't know. Is he better? I don't know if I specifically tested. I think I did test 4-star Karnak, but I don't know if I did like a side-by-side versus Medusa. I think Karate Mike did that. I'm going to check Karate Mike's channel for a side-by-side comparison. Mike, if you're still in here, let me know if you did make that video, because I honestly can't remember if that was you or if that was someone else. But I want to say I saw that on Mike's channel. But yeah, Karnak, he can actually deal some pretty good damage in a short amount of time. But as far as which path to take, short path or easy path, how's your Quake? If your Quake is no good, your Quake skills, I would say definitely take the short path. Even if your Quake skills are good, now that Karnak is in the picture, it might just be better to take the short path, period. Because Karnak, like, Medusa was also not good against, like, Venom Pool. It'd be another reason to take the easy path to avoid that matchup. The Kamala Khan matchup. There might have been a couple. There might have been like one more or something like that she wasn't good for. But yeah, it's tough because they're both pretty close. I definitely liked taking the short. So what I did is I took the short path with Star-Lord, and I took the easy path with the Inhumans. But of course that was pre-Karnak buff. And I was happy with the decision I made. But I think in a world where Karnak exists now, I feel like I would take the short path. But they're very close. Yeah. It's kind of a coin flip situation, but I think I would take short path. Alright, Eric Nelson sent an 05. Thank you, dude, saying, how many people got banned because they said Batman was an endgame? A lot. A bunch of people. I don't know. It's one of those things where, like, you tell people not to do something, so of course they do it. But, like, I'm not joking. People get banned over that. It's like, okay, that was very funny. Very funny hearing that joke for the 1000th time. Good one. See you never. You know? So yeah. Hey, Bright Guy, do you reckon 5k units would be good for initial Abyss run? Can be. Do you have any other items saved up? Here's usually what I recommend when it comes to resource saving for the Abyss. Lots of people have streamed it at this point. Find someone that is close to your skill level when you watch them play and see how many resources they spent. And I guess not everybody put it on like on screen or had like the best tracking for it. But you can still kind of get an estimate. Finding the streams that do have that. And then you can kind of get an estimate of how many revives and potions it would take for you to get through it. And you don't have to be exactly spot on. You just need an estimate. And then, however many revives you have on your own, you can kind of subtract that from the number. And then you can, let's say you're short by 50 revives. Okay. Well, 50 revives, that's going to be 2k units. Right? Why does it sound cheap? I'm not messing up the math on this, right? Yeah, wow. It is 2,000 units. I don't know why that sounded so cheap in my head just now. Second guessing myself. But yeah, you could do stuff like that. I don't know what it on average takes for people to get through there. If you had absolutely nothing in your stash, I'd say maybe bringing in like 6k units would be good. But hopefully you got something saved up. I farmed 20 level 1 revives from 3.2.6 plus saved a few level 2s. Okay. Okay. I'd recommend keep farming a bit. Until those are like about to expire. Try to go in there with as many as you possibly can. Save those units for something else as much as possible, Gifting's coming up and all that. BG, what's the best way to play Awakened Cap Marvel movie? The best way? Well, I'll tell you a way to get started with the champ. She's not someone that I play regularly, but the best way to play her, you basically want to parry to build up your charges. You want to get to 25 ideally. You want to build up your power too, so God, it's been a long time since I played the champ. But yeah, you want to parry and do some damage, try to get the opponent, try to build up your power to get close to a special 2. And then when you get 25 charges, you'll start to go berserk. And then you want to use your special 2 and deal tons of damage. And then you can carry those any charges remaining, you can carry those over. Doing heavy attacks will allow you to, once you're in berserk mode, once you're in sparkle mode, it'll allow you to gain more charges on yourself. Yeah, that's all I can remember off the top of my head. Cap Marvel, parry double medium until binary. Do the mediums give charges? I don't think they give charges, right? 5 combo into block special 2. Do they? Hold on. I need a little refresher, dude. It's been so long since I played Cap Marvel. Whoops. Look at that. I didn't even know what class type she was. Okay. I mean, if you're fighting against energy damage, yeah, of course, that helps as well. Helps to ramp her up a lot. Binary ignition is what the berserk mode, the sparkle mode is called. I'm never going to refer to it as that, but... Yeah, I mean, basically that. No charges, but power control. Okay, gotcha. Johnsky, sending over 5. Thank you very much, Sane. Hope you had a nice Thanksgiving. Just came back from a concert, and it was good to relax and grind arena with you. Tweet, by the way, at Smoketties. Okay, Johnsky. Thank you very much for the 5. I did have a nice Thanksgiving. It was just with Laura. We were just, you know, we don't really, we don't really do anything for Thanksgiving, but it was still a nice day. But anyway, dude, hope you had a nice Thanksgiving and a concert, dude. I wanna see some live music. It's been way too long. Okay, anyway, just became Cavalier with no thanks to my Cyber Weekend openings. I don't think I have the champs for a variant run of any kind. What do you think? Let's see. Well, first off, congrats on hitting Cav. So, yeah, unfortunately, your rank 5s, they don't really lend themselves too well to the variants. I think all of these champs up here are heroes, which you would maybe try to check out, but the hero variant's tough until you get a little bit more of a developed roster. I'd say this Venom is going to put in a lot of work for you, though, if you can get Venom ranked up next. It's tough to do variants with 4-star champs, but I mean, if you're willing to give it a go, you know, you could try with just these two or something like that, or for the villain variant, Venom and Magneto. But ideally, yeah, I would just get Venom ranked up, and then maybe use Ibom, and go Venom Ibom for villain. Let me see who else you have. Trying to think. Maw might be good with Mystic Dispersion and just ranking him up. He might be good for the Mystic variant. I don't know. But the other thing I was eyeballing here. Oh no, that's, dude. I keep thinking Immortal Hulk. Why do I keep thinking of him as a villain? But it's not the case, right? I just need to see it so that it sticks in my brain that he's a hero. I need to actually see it. Here we go. Yeah. All right. Getting it stuck in my brain. Not gonna think of him as a villain anymore. It's this face, dude. His face is intense. Makes me think of him as a villain. But anyway, yeah, I would say Venom and Ibom, but make the focus Venom for your rank up. That way you can use him for the symbiote variant as well. So that's what I would say. Yeah. BJ, I posted some live music from the concert I went to this afternoon. TSO, so awesome. Sam, I saw that, dude. Looks like you're having a good time. BJ, important content question, sir. Dragon, hit me with it. Do I start going through uncollected event quests, did single clear, or start working on variant 8 full clear since I have the champs to bust through it easy? We're close to the end of the month, Dragon. I would say monthly event quest. Don't put that kind of pressure on yourself. Save the variant for next month, or a time where, yeah, there's less going on. We only have a couple of days left of the month, like three and a half days, whatever it is, right? So yeah, I would definitely. Fair enough. Had some energy refills to burn. Yeah, I would definitely do the monthly. You watch Maw's 47th buff. He'll be good, I swear. He's a good champ as is, man. I'm not kidding when I say this. Like, he's high on my priority list to rank up. I don't have him awakened is the problem. I want to get him awakened. I don't know if I can commit the resources to him unawakened. But you don't have to take my word for it that he's good either. You'll see when the solo competitive mode comes out, which if you don't have any care about the solo competitive mode, well, maybe you'd still say he's not good. But as far as I'm concerned, his purpose in the game, like, he's gonna be like an auto include in a lot of players' decks. He's gonna be so, He's already such a pain in the ass to fight defensively. But offensively, he's underrated. Sergio Pizzano sending over $1. Sergio, thank you, dude. Saying, hey, BG, do you know if Mr. Negative needs to be awakened? Also, is he a good defender? He is a good defender. I think his awaken ability actually, like, I almost died to Mr. Negative. And part of it was his awaken ability. Hold on, I need to read it again though. He's one of those champs that I always have to kind of refresh my memory on his abilities. I think, well, okay, and I should say this too. I think he's an okay defender. He's not insane on like every node or something like that. If you know how to fight him, all you got to do is bait out heavy attacks. Don't parry Mr. Negative essentially, and you're kind of good. But if it's on a node where you kind of have to parry him, then yeah, you're in some trouble. This right here, this is the line that almost got me killed. Whenever a nullify, stagger, or fate seal is prevented by Mr. Negative's immunity. Wait. No. Hold on. Or yeah, okay, because I was using Doom actually. Okay, so in reading this again, maybe his awaken ability is not that important if you're not using a champ like Doom. Maybe it's not such a big deal. But offensively, I don't think he needs to be awakened. Just in reading this, you gain some energy resist, gain some physical. If you're taking degen, you're gonna regen. I mean, which is nice, but and then yeah, this burst damage, a little bit of a defensive thing. I think it's mostly a defensive awaken ability. So I mean, you know, if you're tossing him on defense, you know, of course, having him awakened is gonna be nice, but certainly not required to play the champ by any means. Totally play him unawakened. But yeah, Sergio, thank you very much for the buck, dude. I hope that helped. Bunch of goobers. What's up, Pixie Bell? Is that a Cap Bay I see in here too? Yo, sup, BG? Yo, what up, Cap? How you doing, man? People hate slow champs. He's slow. Yeah, definitely Maximus. Maw is slow. He's a bit slow for sure, but he's very strong. I mean, you know, I don't really like playing slow champs all the time either, so I understand it. But you gotta respect the champ who's gonna be one of the MVPs of the new mode. I feel, at least. We don't know for sure. It's just speculation for the time being. How is Namor? I pulled him as a 5-star. Also took 5-star Man Thing to rank 3. Oh, gotta love the Man Thing rank up. Namor is a good champ. I'd say he in general, you'd want him to be very, very high sig level though. Or otherwise, you probably don't want to invest resources into him. But at high sigs, he can fight champs like Electro without taking the reflected damage. That's kind of his best use, is his awakened ability. He can still deal pretty good damage, like really good damage unawakened. It's just so can a million other champs, and he loses his utility without his awakened ability. So that's the thing. What's up, Frojo? We got Frojo in here too. Grim Reapers sending over $1. Let's see. Should I rank up King Groot or Hyperion for AQ and questing? I run full suicides. I'd recommend... Oh my god. I'd recommend King Groot. If you have him at a high sig level... If you have him at a high sig level... Easy King Groot, I would say. The only reason I hesitated there is because, like, I love both of those champs. And to recommend a champ over Hyperion, like, phew. That really says a lot right there. But yeah, I would without a doubt, like, if you didn't mention Alliance Quest, Hard answer there. I would say they're a bit more even. Without mentioning AQ. Even still, though, I would maybe favor King Groot. But the fact that you mentioned AQ, without a doubt. The other thing is, too, I think both of those champs are better without suicides. But I think King Groot, like if you're comparing the champs when running suicides, I think King Groot gains a massive advantage in being able to shrug off both debuffs at the start of the fight. Along with having a ton of healing to overcome any sort of recoil damage that you're ever going to take. Like, dude, he just laughs at recoil damage. Whereas Hyperion, he's fine with... he's playable with suicides, but ideally you don't want to have to get his regen going. Takes away from your damage. And you want to be able to spam special ones with Hyperion when needed. So, yeah, man, I would say King Groot. Without a doubt. Under Mothers sending over a buck. Saying, Monkey has 3 kills this war. That's son of a monkey, dude. Frickin' hit Monkey. Oh, God, I don't even... I hate him so much. He hasn't killed me in a very long time. But I still have a lot of anxiety every time I have to fight Hitmonkey, which is frequent. I fight Hitmonkey, I don't know, like 4 times a season or something like that. Some seasons less than others, but yeah. I'm always fighting that guy. And I'm always like, okay, here we go. It's usually on the, I think it's node 2? It's on path 5, like the first fight on path 5. He gets placed there a lot. And I actually fight him with White Magneto. Haley Miracles, sending over a buck. Oh wait, Haley, I think I was just reading yours about Namor. Well, thank you for the buck. I don't even see any other message, so looks like I already answered it. But thank you very much. Dragon sending over another buck as well, saying BG hates Hitmonkey, Cam hates Spider-Ham. Question for the chat: who do you hate fighting? Good question. I'm gonna go right out there and say that even though I do hate fighting Hitmonkey, I rather fight him than some other champs. I have high anxiety when fighting Hitmonkey just because I know the fight can go south so fast. So I really want to make sure that like I am 100% on my game. But I would say Penny Parker, hands down, easily the champ I hate fighting the most. Tarax is so very annoying. Oh, let me say something about Tarax for a moment here. In the monthly event quest, he's in the cosmic quest, whatever that is for Cavalier. He's in that one, and you have to fight him every single... He's not even the boss. He's like a mini boss in there. Super annoying having to fight him every single time. Is that a Last Zarnian I see? What's up, Last Zarnian? Saying, hey, BG, so exhausted. I gotta tell you, bro, playing Frisbee with a 7-year-old is amazingly similar to just running after a Frisbee. Yeah. Honestly, I feel like that's how Frisbee is most of the time. I feel like so many people don't know how to throw a Frisbee. I gotta be honest too, it's been a while since I've thrown a Frisbee. I would probably do fine. Once you know how to throw it, it's not that hard. But until you know how to throw it the right way, it's just like that whole circle thing, you know? Anyway. Hold on. Let me read this list of annoying champs right here. Dragon, you said yours is Havoc. Nova, Annihilus, Mordo Cable, Ebony Maw, Yellow Jacket, Korg, Terax, Nightcrawler. Dude, Nightcrawler's still. Hate New Bishop, Dormammu because of Degen, Mysterio, Annihilus, Quake. Least favorite in the game is still Korg. Killmonger. Oh man, I still hate fighting Killmonger too. Thing and Korg are the banes of MCOC for me. Korg. I've always kind of liked fighting Korg, believe it or not. I've certainly died my fair share against Korg. Oh man, the Korg in the Grandmasters Challenge. That fight was brutal. I've died to Korg, and I will always die to Korg sometimes. But there's something about that fight that I kind of enjoy. I don't know, man. Maybe I'm just sick in the head or something, but I kind of enjoy that one. Domino, I definitely don't enjoy that one. I don't think I've ever enjoyed fighting a Domino in my entire life. Bishop, Penny takes care of that. What about Longshot? Does he need to be awakened ability to be good? No. In fact, some would say Longshot's awakened ability arguably makes him a worse champion than an unawakened Longshot. Only in some situations. So it's not like don't dread it if you're like, oh no, but I awakened my Longshot. It's only in some situations. So Mega Red worth the rank up in SIGs is a 5-star. I don't run suicides. Oh man, I was about to answer, but you're spamming, dude. Gotta time you out. Come back, don't spam. Do the villain variant on my free to play, and the last quest, there's a bishop, but the node is Ikaris, and the purify from the heavy kills you from bishop's new anti-purify. Oof. Sounds fun. Let's find out. BG was an ultimate frisbee and hacky sack with his hat turned backwards, bro. No, man. I mean, I had a hacky sack. I feel like who didn't? But I don't think I've ever used it once in my entire life. I mean, I don't still have it, but like, I think I kicked that thing one time, couldn't do it, and then just never bothered. Frisbee though, so I didn't play ultimate frisbee, but when I would go on vacation, when I'd go to Maine, I think you'd win frisbees. Dang, dude, my memory. I don't even remember how you got these things. I think you'd win the frisbees for something. I don't know. Actually, I had one in my car too. I just like found it and I just threw it in the trunk of my car. And like, I don't know. You just go to like Taco Bell, eating a taco, throw a frisbee around. I don't know, man. So actually, yeah, frisbee. Although I never played ultimate frisbee. I spent plenty of time throwing frisbees. Played a decent amount of disc golf in the last year. I've never done that either. Been getting better. Haven't played those since it's gotten colder. Gotcha. Yeah, I've never done that either. I've never done any like actual activity with the frisbee other than just tossing it back and forth. What's up, BG? How many units on average will I need for Abyss Easy Path? We were just talking about that earlier. I recommend watching a stream where the person lists the amount of resources they used. I mean, I did it in mine, but there's plenty of people that did it in theirs as well. Find someone that is similar in skill level to you, or, I mean, you could also just approximate. Maybe you're a little bit better than me, maybe you're a little bit worse than me. So, you know, add or subtract, a little estimate. And then, yeah, man, you can get a unit value out of that. But, like, if you have a bunch of revives they're sitting on, you can subtract it from that, and yeah, if you're going in with absolutely nothing, I don't know, just to toss a number out there, I would say 6K. But I also think it's pretty silly to go in there with absolutely nothing. EG, what's your ideal MCOC monster team? Vincent. Dude, I love the monsters in this game. King Groot, Venom the Duck. Hold on, is this for like looks or like actual usability and stuff. If we're talking actual usability, King Groot. Well, I don't know. Usability, I guess, matters. It changes based on the quest, right? If we're not talking about that, I would go in with King Groot. Laura just said it's blowy as F out there. I guess it's windy. Hello. Welcome home. King Groot. Sasquatch. Man-Thing, Ibom, and the last slot, that's rough, man. It's funny, I'm fighting Mole Man right now. He would maybe get that spot, or I'd have to give it to Venom the Duck. I think that would be my ideal monster team. Hate it when it's blowy AF. Oh, man. What are your thoughts on Oh, dude, Mojo! I totally forgot about Mojo. I just picked him from the crystal. What are your thoughts on Mojo in the solo competitive mode? Well, pew pew action. If you watch my last video, he was my #1 pick for all of 2020 out of the 2020 crystal. So, should tell you a lot. I think he's going to be a must-have for it. We'll see, though. It's so hard to tell. Here's the thing about the solo competitive mode. Number one, it ain't out yet, right? We can't actually play it. All we can go by is what we saw in the tournament and just kind of, our experience of fighting other people's champions in Alliance War and quests and stuff like that, right? So it's not like we never played MCOC before, so we can sort of make some assumptions. But they're just that. They're assumptions. We don't really know. The other thing is we don't when it does come out, we don't know the nodes that are going to be attached to the mode. And then finally, we don't know what champions are going to be released between now and the mode's release, or what champions are going to get buffed between now and the mode's release. So let's say Kabam is like, oh no, man, Mojo, he doesn't really have the best counters right now. We want to change that for the solo competitive mode. We don't want people to have a bad time in there. We want to give them every opportunity to succeed or something like that. So who knows, man? Kabam, they could be like, all right, we're gonna release 4 Mojo counters, one every month leading up to the solo competitive or something. We don't know, but I think he's gonna be a must-have based on what we've seen so far. BG, I'm doing it. Streak 13 with 4 stars. Eek, Skarko. Good luck, and get that yawn out of here, Pixie Bill. Is Sentinel good? Sentinel is good, yeah. Still wondering about why you chose him over Professor X, but I can see why you did. Yeah, I mean, it's the only mode. I gotta keep saying it. It's not the only mode that I care about. It's the mode I care about the most, though. The only reason I care about the other modes is to keep my progression going, so that I can play the solo competitive mode, you know? So, a lot of my decisions going forward are going to be around that mode. Spidey Miguel hard counters Mojo. Red Guardian does much less efficiently. He's got counters. I didn't mean to say he has, like, no counters as is. There's Torch. There's Spidey Ham as well. Mr. Negative, I think, too, right? Every champion in this game can be countered. BG, do you think... or wait, what? BG, do you think we'll be able to use duplicate champs? For example, 5 and 6 their Torch. Oh, I think so. Yeah, I would think so. I don't think it'd be the I think we'll be able to. I don't think it'll be the best thing to do, but like if you don't have 30 amazing 6-star champs, then yeah, you might find yourself doubling up on certain champs until you get there. So I think it would be allowed because it wouldn't be something that would be like the goal. I think if it ever became a thing where like every single player wanted to run, you know, only like 15 different champions and just double up on each one of those champs, then I feel like Kabam would maybe like limit it, you know. But I think that's part of the strategy and just the evolution of your roster, where doubling up, if I were making the decisions, at least I would allow it. So I'd have to think Kabam would allow it too, but who knows? We'll see. Do I gotta wait 2 months to gather up fragments for 1 tier 4 class catalyst? This game is time consuming. You might, where you're like with your current progression, maybe. You're like the first few tier 4 class catalysts that you get, they can take a while. Yeah. But the higher you rank up your champions, you'll be able to take on higher difficulty content, and then you'll be able to get those resources faster. If you're not in an alliance, I'd recommend joining an alliance, and that's where you get most of your tier 4 class catalysts from in this game, is like the glory store, and glory you know you have to get from alliance quest, and just alliance quest crystals, the map crystals, they have those fragments as well. So Brian sees my 30 and goes, what? Maybe. I'm also, okay, so here's the other thing too, guys. I am interested in trying to find, like, you know, the best 30 champs that I can, but I'm also going to screw around as much as possible too. And I'm going to try to throw in, you know, maybe I will throw in a few more monsters than you typically see in like an absolute best case scenario deck or something like that. I think there's going to be room for both, trying to do your best and then also just, you know, purely going at it, having some fun with the champs that you enjoy, seeing how far you can get with I don't know, man, maybe do something real stupid and just going with 30 Mystic champions. Like, I think Mystic champs are going to be strong for the mode, but having a team of 30, probably not the best play. But it'd be fun to see, like, well, what can you get done with that? Thomas Shaw, Tomas, sent it over buck saying, sup, Brian? Been feeling really sick this weekend. Sorry to hear it, man. Glad I had an easy war today. 6 Doom fights, lost about 5% health total. Jeez, dude. That's pretty insane. Most of my fights are Doom fights too, but I usually lose a little bit more health than that. Well, very nice, man. Hopefully you feel better soon, though, dude. That's a bummer to hear. Hopefully it ain't nothing serious. BG, do you feel like Strikers, Relics, and solo competitive mode coming out early 2022? Do you think they're all going to be attached at the same time, Frojo? They might be. Yeah, I mean, I guess they probably will be, right? Well, maybe not Strikers. Maybe just solo competitive mode and relics or something like that. I do think early-ish 2022, yeah. If I had to guess, I don't think like super early. I don't think it's going to come out in January or February. If I had to guess, my guess would be March. I think March 2022 is when it would go down. But who knows? Like, maybe they're really not ready, and maybe it's not going to be until summer, fall 2022. I hope that's not the case. I mean, I want them to release the mode when it's ready. I don't want them to rush it out, because then we'll have, you know, an experience like the Summoner Showdown was, which was awful. I hope they iterate on it, like, after. I mean, I know they're going to, but what I mean is, like, I hope it doesn't just... I hope they don't just, like, release it, and then it's like the Incursions, where it's just this mode where you don't really see too many changes. Not frequent changes, at least. Like, how long were dungeons out before the Incursions replaced it and stuff? I hope that's not the case. So, I want them to release it when it's ready. But if I had to guess, my guess would be March, based on what we saw. And part of Relics was Strikers, right? I don't know how all this stuff is working. Torn between Ibom, Mole God, and CGR, all unawakened from 6-star 2020 champ selector. Help. That is tough, dude. That's a tough one. I feel like a lot of people in here would say CGR, but, and maybe that's the way to go. Okay, I would say this. If you're not running Suicides, I would cross Mole God off the list. If you're not running Suicides, I probably would just recommend going CGR. I don't know. I like all three of those champs. I'm a little bit partial to Ibom myself. But yeah, I mean, kind of for obvious reasons, help design them. Definitely biased there. But yeah, dude, I don't know if I could necessarily make the decision for you. Who do you like out of those three? They're all good champs. Crap, I was gonna look at something to... Hold on. Hold on. Trying to coordinate some Alliance War stuff. I just saw a message from an Alliance mate of mine. I don't know if I'll get an answer back or not tonight. Basically, we're kind of waiting to take this this middle section together and trying to coordinate that. So, yeah. But okay, we'll see. Might get a response, might not. Might have to do some live Alliance War. But probably not. But we'll see. Okay. Thomas Shaw. Thomas sent over another buck saying, someone placed a war machine on kinetic transference with Suicides on. I let him special one cycle my block. It was very amusing. Oh, dude. Yeah, that's easy mode stuff right there. Very nice. That's pretty funny. Can only imagine that fight. And you just have, like, the willpower healing that whole time, too, right? Okay, anyway, let's get back to the arena. We get a live level up tomorrow. No. Live level up? Nah, man. I'll be doing the leveling up before stream time. That's for sure. Give me my last message, Baldykins. Pixie Bell. Wouldn't do it for anyone else. Guys, he ignores you when you keep sending the same message. Just chill. Sort of. I mean, you know, if it's not spamming, you could repeat the message. Just to be clear. It's fine to copy and paste. You just gotta space it out. Wait a few minutes before you post it again. Make sure there's a bunch of messages in between. Pixie Bell, though. Was there a different message, too? No new account challenges. I already put my foot down. Wow. There'll be more new account challenges, of course. If anyone's asking about the new account challenges. I don't know when exactly. But I already made a video talking about my thoughts on that. If the inevitable Groot rework doesn't have Root, I'm going to riot. I agree. I totally agree. Okay, BG made it to 15. Do I stop and wait for 5s to refresh or just keep going with 4s? I'd probably wait, dude. I mean, are they like how much time you got left on them? I'd probably recommend waiting. Have any of y'all tried Clash Mini? I know this is an MCOC channel, but just wanted to know some thoughts on it. Clash Mini? I don't know if I've ever heard of Clash Mini, so definitely have not tried it. I played that game. I mean, I only played it for like a couple days. Clash Royale and Clash of Clans. Each one of them, yeah, like I said, only for a few days. More so just to download, see what they were like, kind of thing. Clash Royale was a pretty good game, actually. But I just didn't really feel like playing it more than for, you know, a couple days. But it's a good game. Nick at Night sending over a buck. Nick at Night, thank you very much. See where you're at. This was before MCOC, by the way, just to give some idea of like how far back it was. I mean, of course, Clash of Clans, it's kind of an old game, right? But Clash Royale, I downloaded Clash Royale like the week before I downloaded MCOC, basically. I was just kind of testing out different games at the time. Okay, though. Nick and Knight saying, Tweeter, please. Okay. Let's see. The deals are pretty kind to me. Chose Ibom and Jubes and had enough gold, ISO, and tier 5 to feel safe enough to bring up my 3rd and 4th rank 3 6 stars. Nice. Only ones that could have duped and broke 11k prestige. Okay. Nice, dude. Got that white mags, too. Okay, okay, okay. Those are those picks. Hold on. This is for your 3rd and 4th. I can't even see who the 3rd and 4th were, but oh, the only ones you have duped. Okay. So yeah, these two. Okay, gotcha. Well, very nice, dude. Profile's looking good. An 11k prestige and all. Very nice, man. Congrats on all that. Let's check one more time. No, I think the person messaged me like about an hour ago about war, so they probably already off for the night. So probably not going to do any live Alliance War tonight, but we'll see. If they say it's go time, I'm ready. I usually don't like to do war live, but you know, I also don't want to keep people waiting up at night. And I feel confident enough in matches that I have. Now that I said that, I'm probably dead for sure, but... Lorson sent over to saying, BG, how are you? Funny, I just realized Longshot only has 4 fingers in each hand. Also, Bald Cap, Black Friday deal's gone. Not yet, dude. For the entire weekend, they'll be live. The deals are still there. You can still, you know, like I was, the deals, they haven't changed. We're not going to be changing them throughout the weekend. It's still going to be the same great prices that everyone knows and loves, but they're bundled in with some candles that we've also, you know, like I said, got matching scented caps to those candles. That way you can just have the full-on experience. It becomes more of a meditative practice than anything. As far as the 4 fingers thing, yeah, dude. I think I included that in my long shot video. I think I included something about that. There was like a comic that they mentioned it in the comics about his fingers. I think when they talked about his hollow bones too. Another little fact for you, little long shot fact. The only champion in the game that I can, you know, say some facts about. The dude's bones are hollow, so he's super light. He's only like, he's like 6'2" and like 80 pounds or something like that. I don't remember his exact. Now I want to look it up actually. See exactly this guy's stats. Oh my god, this Red Skull fight. He's trying to hit his block to take away his armor ups. But what a long fight this is. This is where I need the suicide masteries, man. Okay. Let's see. Long shot, Marvel, Wiki. Oh my. Look at this. That's freaking spot on. Wait, where does it say it? It said it before I clicked on the page. No, I can't find it. Okay, I'll just show it on this page. Height 6'2", weight 80 pounds. Look at that, man. Still remember. Alright, I don't think I'm getting a message back about war. I'm gonna stop checking. 32 features and no Hercules. Oh, that's a bummer, dude. I'm sorry to hear it. 32 crystals. No Herc. Oof. If you keep grinding arena and doing any quests on the side for a whole year, you could have a lot. I wasted all my units on crystals. Premium crystals. Oh yeah, that's not a good use of units, unfortunately. The old PHCs fell into the trap. BG has 5-star Dormammu and Mojo good. They're okay. I would say Mojo's the better of the 2 champions. Dormammu, he's got some immunities and stuff like that, so he's not bad. He's got power control. His damage output's not the highest, and his block proficiency is on the lower side of things too. But still a decent champ. But Mojo, you know, I'd maybe rank up Mojo and not rank up Dormammu, kind of thing. How good is Doom for Mystic variant BG? He's insane for it, dude. He's ridiculous. He's Doom. Probably the strongest champ for the variant. There's some fights where he wouldn't be the absolute best option for it, but I mean, you could just full on Doom cycle a bunch of the champs in there, and the Venom boss at the end and all that. Hey boy, what kind of car runs on leaves? An automobile. Heroin. Take the lap, dude. Boo. BG Incursion's invitation, you're going to accept that for sure, right? Totally, yeah. Oh, man. It's funny that you even see the Incursion's invites. My brain is so programmed to ignore them that I usually don't even notice them. BG, what are those numbers in the bottom left corner of the screen? So those are arena guesses, the arena cutoff guesses. Nobody knows exactly what the champs are going to go for each round of the arena, but based on some previous arena history and general hype for the champions. Ebony Maw's face is there to represent the selector. This is like an arena selector going on right now for the basic. But usually, like the number, the top champion, that's the basic arena, and the bottom number is the featured arena. Now you have to be uncollected to even see these arenas in game. So if you don't see them in game, that's why. But the number on the left would be the 6-star, the higher number. The number on the right would be the 5-star. BG, if I was to get an Incursions crystal, which should I get? I don't know, man. What champs are you looking for? That's the great thing about those crystals, is you can kind of, you know, pick the crystal for champs that you that you're looking for. Like if you because you have some champions already, right? You have to have some champs to play the Incursions. So avoid the crystals that that you already have all those champs, or some of those champs, you know? Look, you know, open up the crystals where there's more good options that you're missing in that crystal. GG, 2 questions. Is 6-star Mr. Negative good? And do you have any suggestions for variant 5, 1.1 far right path, Bane and debuff immunity? I know that path. It's a pretty annoying path. As far as Mr. Negative goes, he's a fine champion. I don't know. He's not my cup of tea personally, but he's not a bad champion. Bane and debuff immunity. I mean, in general, just the strong mystics. It's a bit of a pain in the ass of a path, but you know, champs like Doom, Claire, these champs would be good for it. Sorcerer Supreme, not so much. Venom, probably not great for it. We can get it done. Stark Spidey. Actually, I think there's a man thing in that, isn't there? Or I think it's Juggernaut, Sentinel, and Man Thing, I want to say. Well, I'm going to hop into that quest real quick. Because I kind of know the path, but I also need a little bit of a refresher. Hang on. Let's go scout it out. But yeah, I would, you know, it's one of those fights where, like, you can do it with any champ, basically, unless you need an immunity for, if there is Man Thing, if I am remembering that correctly. But you just have to kind of, you know, do your best to play around Bane. You know, bring in champs that can heal up from it. Champs that can power control a little bit. Oh, Colossus. Alright, it was Man Thing. Okay. So I remembered 3 out of the 6 champions at least. Does this Hulkbuster? Yeah, he's got it on himself too. Okay. Yeah, so you'd want someone poison immune ideally for Man Thing, but otherwise Doom, Claire, those would be my number 1 picks. But just, you could use pretty much any champ. Just gotta do your best to play around Bane. Someone with good block proficiency, because if they're debuff immune, you know, you're gonna have to block and bait out heavies. More than likely, unless you're just a god at intercepting. BG, so did they release the solo comp mode? Wait, what? Hold on. BG, so did they release on the solo comp mode where Thronebreaker will be against Thronebreaker, Cav against Cav, and etc.? Any info out there on that? Thanks, brother. And still no Bush. Still no Bush, which is strange. Because it said 12 months. And it is 12 months for the Bush. Are you saying, like, when it's released, is it going to be that way? It shouldn't be that way. I don't think it'd be a good idea for it to be that way. Here's the thing, man. If they made it title-based, where you'd have to go up against other players with, you know, the same title, I would never push beyond Thronebreaker. That'd be the last title I'd ever go for. You'd be at a disadvantage for progressing in the game. So, whenever it does release, it should not have any sort of bracketing that way. It should just be a rating system, similar to Alliance War, or, you know, name your, like, insert any competitive game mode with any kind of ELO or whatever matchmaking rating kind of a system. And that's pretty much it. As far as if there's any info about it, no, man, we're kind of just sitting here waiting for Kabam to drop some solo competitive mode info. We still don't even know what the official name for it's going to be called. Which I know a lot of people are tired of hearing the phrase solo competitive, because it is a little bit of a mouthful. We need a name. We need, hopefully, ideally, a shorter name, something like AQAW. You know how it's just fast like that instead of solo competitive. Anyway, Koroyan sent it over 10 rounds. Thank you, dude. Saying, why is Peter Pan always flying? He never lands. Well, why are you always taking a lap? Because these jokes suck. Damn it, I stuttered when saying it. Either way, dude, go take a freaking lap. Boo, man. Ryan. Boo. Ryan, do you know what's up with AQ? As Kabam said something in the CCP chat, the timer is off, as if AQ is not happening today. I think they're looking into it. I think they put a message out on the forums. I don't know if there's anything in the CCP about it. But I know I think there's a message on the forums. Someone in my Alliance posted it in the Alliance chat saying they were looking into it, I guess. I imagine Alliance Quest is going to be on. I think it was bugged. I think it was bugged last week too, wasn't it? Like this? But AQ still happened. Dragons. Yeah, over to the Bucks. Saying, BG, this might be a dumb question, but why aren't we just calling it SCM? I feel like people aren't going to know what that means. The acronym everything else in the game, why not that? When it's official, I think we can acronym it, but if it's not official, I mean, you know, of course, the longer we refer to it as that, more and more people would catch on. But I think it'd be too hard for people to piece together without having an official name. So, we'll keep waiting. Same thing happened last week. Setup phase for officers will probably start tomorrow. I think so. Welp, I tried. Pixie Bell, what'd you try? GBGBG, you got 2 followers asking you to check Twitter. I got a lot of people asking me to check Twitter. I see what I can, you know. But okay, Yuki. Yeah, Yuki, okay. Thank you for the 3 Polish bucks. I read your message. They took it down to fix health and attack values. They might have. I mean, hopefully they didn't need to take it down to fix something like that. But, you never know, I guess. We'll see. BG, hope you're fine. How can I play 7.4 beta? Thank you a lot. I think the beta for that is over, dude. I was in the beta. I never logged in once. So I didn't play the beta. But I don't think I have access to that beta anymore. So I think it's over, dude. So no one knows what we're saying when we say I want to rank SS either. This is true. Because there's about 10 different SSs in the game. This is very true. There's a place called Sokomo. That's where we want to go to play alone for a while. Oh man. Wouldn't mind a week off from AQ. I feel like most people wouldn't mind a week off from AQ, but I want those rewards still. So yeah. How long have you been playing this game? Been playing for almost 6 years. Coming up on 6 years. Oh man, that means I gotta make a progression video. I didn't make a 5-year progression video. And I said I would make one for 6 years. Dang, I gotta do that soon. December 5th. The only reason I know, it's not like the stars aligned when I first downloaded the game. I like MCOC, but it's not that good, you know? The only reason I know is because I used to play on Android, and there was like some achievement tracker type thing, whatever it's called for Android, and it said like the day you downloaded the game. So whenever I was looking around at that, I was like, oh, cool. And like, you know, I included that in the first progression video that I made, which was the first video I ever made. So I've always known the date since then. But yeah, December 5th will be 6 years playing MCOC. There you have it, guys. He can't read messages. I mean, damn it, Pixie Bell. When I see the messages for Twitter, I'll go to Twitter, but yeah. EG, I've been asking for a Twitter check since you started the stream. Please, handle is Trumpet Boy Ben. Well, here we go. Here's one of those Twitter checks. Let's see. Hold on a sec. I have to check something here. Did you delete the first tweet? You say you've been asking for a Twitter check since I started the stream. The tweet that you sent over, this was... Let me see. I'm gonna refresh this page. Like, I'm gonna read your tweet, but, you know. Yeah, this was 56 minutes ago. So I was already streaming for over an hour when you sent this. But, okay. Just got uncollected. What champs should I focus on, and what content should I focus on? Okay, for uncollected, you don't really want to leave story mode until you're Cavalier. Like, you can't really go to the back issues yet, or I don't recommend it, at least. Technically, all you got to do is be level 45 to get into the back issues, but I recommend sticking in story until you're Cav. As far as champs to rank, you got some good ones. Got this Cable here. Does he have the synergy? Hold on a sec. I don't know if Cable has, or if APOC has the synergy as a 4-star. I think you gotta have a 5-star for that, right? Let me see. He does have it. Wow, okay. Okay, so I would probably go... Well, I mean, technically you don't even have to rank up APOC, but I would put him on the team. And if you're not already doing that, maybe you're already doing that. If you ever did get a 5-star APOC, I would for sure recommend ranking up. But you could still use Cable with that synergy. Spam heavies. I would say Venom, Colossus, Hyperion, although that kind of doubles up. Oh man, Venom pool too, huh? Maybe I take it back with Venom. I mean, it's good that you have him ranked up there, but I'd actually maybe go with Venom Pool for your Cosmic Champs. Venom Pool, Colossus. Probably Nebula. I think those would probably be the champs I would go with. You've got some other ones in here, Fury, Falcon, Sparkles, but I think those would probably be the three that I'd focus on. Thadex sent over 5 saying last couple messages, and also which device did you use when you started, and would you ever go back to Android? I was using a Samsung Note 4, I think it was. I still have the device in my closet, actually. I think it was Samsung Note 4. And would I go back to Android, though? No. Not while playing MCOC, at least. You know, I really never saw myself getting an iPhone. But especially at the time when I switched, this game ran super poorly on Android devices. Didn't matter if you had the newest one. I mean, the one I had at the time was essentially the newest one available, like the best Android phone available. And it ran like garbage on that phone. Since then, the game has been much better optimized for Android as well. So now the game does run pretty good on Android devices, but from what I hear, even still, there's like a little bit of a different feel between the two devices, and for me, yeah, the game feels a lot better on the iPhone. Plus, I actually got a MacBook. I don't have it yet, but it's ordered. My first time ever getting a MacBook. This is going to be the only two Apple things I have is iPhone and the MacBook. I'm not about to get all up in the Apple ecosystem. I don't care about anything else that Apple makes. You're never going to see me wearing a watch, let alone an Apple Watch. I can't do the like the earbuds that go in your ear. I can never wear those. Doesn't matter what brand, or at least I haven't found a brand yet where those have felt comfortable to me. But because I'm now getting a MacBook, it's going to be a lot easier. I mean, it's that ecosystem, I guess. Even when you only have two things, it's going to be a lot easier to stay with iPhone for now. I mean, I don't consider myself to be an Apple fanboy by any chance. Or by you know, whatever, you know what I'm saying. I don't consider myself to be an Apple fanboy, but credit where it's due. Right now, at least, their processors are kind of dominating. They're so strong. They're so good right now. I don't think they're like the front runners for gaming in, you know, like PC gaming or something like that. You could still slap a PC together better for gaming, but for my needs, there's nothing else that even comes close. So for now, no, I'm gonna be with Apple for at least the next like 5 years. By any means, BG, thank you, Simon. I'm gonna be with Apple probably for like the next 5 years, because I don't see myself getting anything new in the next 5 years. After that, we'll see. I'm really just gonna get the best, like whatever the best thing I can get is, that's what I'm gonna get. So 5 years from now, if that's Android or whatever it is, yeah. Yuki sending over 3 more than Polish Buck saying, Brian, is it weird? I'm really tempted to SIG 200 my 6-star rank 3 King Groot. No, it's not weird at all. He's at SIG 100 now and is already kind of immortal. I'm good on prestige front already. So, by the way, I do 6-star Deuce thanks to the Cyber Weekend deals. Nice, man. But no, it's not weird at all. I was saying earlier, I already said the dude's like super OP, and someone said, good, but not OP. I basically said King Groot, I consider him to be one of the top 10 champions in the entire game. And he does scale very well with Sig levels. You're right though. He does feel immortal. I mean, my 5-star feels damn near immortal, but could always use more healing, dude. I don't know. Yuki Dono blocking my message again. Pixie Bell. What? Hold on. Ignoring your messages. I've already read like 5 of your messages tonight. What do you mean? BG ignoring Pixie Bell since 2017. I read like 5 of your messages. I can't read every single one. What is this? Trying to figure out the numbers in the bottom screen. I explained those numbers if someone was asking. I already explained those numbers. Maybe they missed it, my explanation, but... BG, did you ditch the PC build and go with the MacBook because of the issues acquiring a processor? Vincent, basically, yes. It kind of just, the stars kind of aligned on this one. So, good friend of mine works for Apple, and he was able to give me a friends and family discount. Saved a lot of money because Apple is notoriously expensive, and yeah, they are expensive. But yeah, saved me a lot of money. I was also like, okay, so I did want to put together a PC, but I also needed a laptop. The laptop that I had and streamed on before, Laura needed that, once the pandemic set in for, working from home and stuff too. So I gave her that laptop. So I was kind of in the market for a new laptop when I was going to travel next month for the holidays too. So I kind of need a new laptop too. This is going to replace both though. And it's actually so good. I can't really find the screenshot right now at this moment, but for DaVinci Resolve, it is actually better than like a 5950X, AMD 5950X, which is basically like the best consumer grade processor you can get, and a GTX 3090. This is like a $5,000 PC to be piecing together with the current like prices, paying scalper tax and stuff like that. MSRP, you'd probably be looking at like a $2,500 PC, maybe upwards of like $3K, depending on the other stuff you put in it. But essentially, the MacBook is going to be even faster, which is insane as a laptop to be able to do that when it comes to editing and rendering out videos in DaVinci Resolve, which is my main purpose for this laptop. So the PC still would have been better for a lot of other things, but the MacBook is going to be good enough in those other areas that this is like it's the best thing that I can do. And I'm no longer going to be looking for PC parts at all. This is going to replace my desktop and be something I travel with too. So, yeah. All right. Anyway, computer tangent. I know. Most people don't care about computer stuff. But there's some fellow computer nerds in here. Okay, Pixie Bell. How much did you save? I don't know if I can say the exact amount because I don't know if I would get my friend in trouble in any sort of way. It was a lot though. It was a hefty discount. It's all legit. I gotta ask him if that's something I'm able to share, because it was a lot. It was a lot off of the MacBook. All right, but anyway, I'm gonna head on out of here. I will be back tomorrow, normal time. Picking up my computer parts tomorrow. Super excited. Corey, nice. Got a new CPU, motherboard, and memory. Not picking up a GPU until the market returns to normal. So probably have to wait a while. Probably, dude. Unfortunately. You didn't read the one I wrote? Okay, hold on. Pixie Bell, I swear. This is the last message I'm ever going to read of yours. Everyone keeps saying BG ignores them. I'm saying get in line because I'm always ignored. That was the mess. Is that the message that you want me to read? Oh my god. Good night, everybody. Before I go, though, shout out to Tazuri. Thank you very much for being tonight's biggest D. Much appreciated. Fell off of truck prices. Honestly, if it fell off of truck, it would have been more expensive. Because, I mean, you know, like, of course, fell off a truck is basically saying stolen. But someone who found that laptop that fell off the truck and putting that on eBay, it would have been significantly more expensive than what I paid. So, anyway, sales with the last minute too, saying Awaken 6-star Fury or 6-star AA. I would say AA personally. Yeah. Fury, he gains a whole second life. Great Awaken ability. AA shuts down abilities. And yeah, no, I think AA overall is just a more valuable champion in the game. Arguably stronger Awaken ability, but it's hard to argue a whole second life. But I would still say AA. Yeah, I'd still say AA. But okay, anyway, I will see you guys. Hold on, I worked for Apple when they first implemented their discount system, and it was pretty significant. They started to realize the people who worked for them couldn't afford their products. Yeah, that sounds about right. Okay, good night, though, everybody.